called some few servants, over 300 servants, and the Bible said Abraham armed them to risk their lives and his life for his son, his brother's son, Lot, Haran's son. As far as Abraham is concerned, my son is in trouble. My son I used to live with, then something happened, then he had to separate from me and go to another land. It was not my wish, it was not my joy that the only son of my dead brother should be separated from me. If after all I don't have a son, so as far as I'm concerned, you are my son. You are my son. So if your father is dead, you don't need another father. I'm Abraham. I'm your father. You can see me as son. So the first move for you to walk away from me was a wrong spirit from you, Lord. And then this slavery and this challenge you fell in was a message from heaven to you that don't walk away from your father that everybody is walking towards. Why do you walk away from where everybody is walking towards? So when Abraham heard it, he saw this is the chance to get my son back. So he went all out with 300 people to face 4 dangerous nations. That one of the king was called the King of Nations. That means he didn't have just one nation, it was a combination. So if it was this time, we say United States of. And Abraham had to face these men and these nations for the sake of his son Lot. Then he conquers them. If God be with you, he conquered them. And didn't only deliver his son Lot, he brought everyone that was captured and every good that was captured. He brought all of them back to their nations. Then he brought his son. The reason why it was only the king of Sodom he spoke to, because his son was in Sodom. But he actually delivered 5 nations and the people of 5 nations and the goods of 5 nations. But the reason why the Bible captured only his conversation with the king of Sodom is because his son was there. Come on. So the king of Sodom came to him when he brought everything back and said, give me the persons, the people, and take the goods to thyself. In other words, they ransacked everything in my nation. I don't mind, keep them, but my people, give them back to me. So, even the king of Sodom knew that real wealth is people. Even the king of Sodom was ready to take the people and give the goods. In other words, my pain and my soul for losing this battle was not the treasures of Sodom, it was the people. So if you have brought both the treasures and the people, I want to tell you which one I want. I choose the people, because it's the people that makes the wealth, not the treasures. So never sacrifice people for goods. Don't make that mistake. In all your dealings, place your wealth on the people. The king looked into the eyes of Abraham and said, take everything, but give me back the people. Verse 22. And Abraham said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand unto the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 23. That I will not take from a thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is thine. So listen, the whole course for me going to risk my life was not to take anything that is thine, but I was coming to take what is mine. What is thine is not mine, and what is mine is not thine. As far as I'm concerned, the goods are thine, but Lot is mine. So I came for my son, not you. But it looks like you are interested in my son. You are more interested in my son than what is yours, because you are asking for the people, including Lot and his family. This is a contention. So now it is on Lot to choose between Abraham and Sodom, the king of Sodom. And Abraham said, I'm not ready to take a shoe latchet. What is yours is not mine. Otherwise, if I even take a shoe, you say you made me rich. But I'm already a billionaire. What I'm looking for is not goose. I'm looking for people. And the Bible said, Lord looked at Sodom, the king of Sodom, and looked at the king, Abraham, and turned and joined Sodom, and went back again to Sodom. And went back to Sodom. Listen. So the king offered Abraham everything. Abraham said, I don't want. What I'm looking for, you can give. A son has betrayed me. What I'm looking for, you can give. Chapter 15, verse 1.
My God.
After these things, after what things? After the encounter with the king of Sodom, after these things, the word of the Lord came to Abraham in a vision, saying, fear not, Abraham, I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward. Verse 2. And Abraham said, Lord God, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless? The king of Sodom has offered me goose. I rejected it because I was looking for my son, and my son went back to him. Now can we talk? What did you say you give me? What did you even say you give me? I am childless. The king of Sodom wanted to please me, but he can't offer me what I'm looking for. The only hope at that time was that I'll get my son back. But my son rejected me. Now, Lord, if you tell me you are my shield, thank you. If you tell me that you are my great reward, thank you. But let's discuss another thing. I'm looking for something that men have denied me of. I'm looking for something that no man can give me. What will thou give me? See, I go childless. Will you still keep giving me gold when I need a child? Will you still keep giving me land when I need a child? What will thou give me? You said that you are my great reward. What will thou give? Seeing I go childless. The man confronted God with what only God can give. Because no matter how much he sacrificed for his son still saw him as an uncle. Lord, no matter what Abraham does for Lot will still call him Uncle Abraham. Whilst others call him Father Abraham, Lot is finding it difficult to call him father. You are only my brother's brother, my father's brother, but you can't be my father. Meanwhile, it is in Genesis 13, when you followed me to Egypt, that you got your riches.